It's that time again. It is the month of Ramadan. This is that 1 month in the year when millions of Muslims across the world will be fasting from sunrise all the way through sunset. And this is that time of the year when the food is limited so that the focus can be on the spiritual. What is up, guys and girls? You're watching me, EMKWAN, here on EMKWAN Reviews. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 apps for this month of Ramadan. To be honest, we should be limiting our use of technology in this month, but there's no getting away from the fact that we are still on our phones. So here are 5 apps that I'm going to suggest to you that should hopefully help you feel a little better about using your smartphone. The 5 apps that I've selected are actually apps that are available for both iOS and Android, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be sharing them on my smartphone, which is my iPhone XS Max. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the iPhone XS Max that I'll be demoing these apps on. As I mentioned at the beginning, 4 of these apps are actually available directly on the Google Play Store as well. So, you know, it's available on the Apple App Store and also the Google Play Store. There's only one app that isn't, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But let's start off with the first app. And the first app that I want to demo is this, which is called Athan Pro. Athan Pro is really important in this month because for most of us, timing, sort of keen on knowing the timing for prayers, which is something that you can find here, but also the 2 main times that most Muslims are interested in, which is the time at which you need to stop eating in the morning, essentially when the fast starts, and the second timing is al-Maghrib, when the sun sets, when the fast breaks. So all of that is available at a really easy glance, and I like the UI element of this as well. It's not too cluttered. It's the main timing is there. This shows you, for example, the next prayer is al-Fajr, and this is the timer as to when that countdown is. The other cool thing about this is that if you go over to the today element down here at the bottom, you'll also see that you get sort of hadith of the day. You can have a picture of the day, app of the day. There's a few other functions and features here, and it's just a really cool way of presenting information, useful information in this app format. This is actually the free version, so if you want to get rid of some of the ads, then you can essentially pay for that and obviously help the developers, but also remove those ads at the same time. There is one other cool feature of this, and that is the Qibla app. Now, the Qibla is important. The Qibla is essentially the place or the position that we face when we are praying during the day. And if you know the Qibla, that's fine, but sometimes when you're out and about, you might need the Qibla. This app will help. But there's a really cool feature that is here in iOS, which is that you can use the AR feature. Now you have to set this up, but once you set this up, this will actually show you in a prayer mat format where you need to face, and that looks really cool. It's a really cool function feature to be had, and I'm a big fan of using this. Now, the other app that I want to focus on is Quran Pro. This is the month essentially of the Quran, and most Muslims will try and recite from the Quran this month. So this app has some nice features. Again, this is the free version. If you want to get rid of the ads, you can pay for the pro version, and that will allow you to do that. The first thing is that you have access to the Mus'haf, and you have various variations of this. So this is the one that I've downloaded, which is a pretty standard version of the Quran. You can use this, you can, you know, make bookmarks and also favorite certain parts of the page that you're on. But the other cool feature is the fact that if you want to, you can actually listen to the various reciters here as well. There we go. There are the reciters that are available, and there are actually quite a lot of reciters. All you need to do is select the right one, the one that's right for you, and it will start downloading in the background. So what you can do there is you can actually listen to the reciter recite the Quran, but also follow along with the Mus'haf, and that makes life incredibly easy. Now, the third app is an app which is a little different. It is the ShareTheMeal app, and this is an app that's actually available for giving you the opportunity to pay directly from the app using if you're using your iPhone, using Apple Pay, to pay for somebody else to have a meal. Now, obviously, this is the month of giving, and we are encouraged and we should be giving as much as possible. And this app makes it incredibly easy to do. So there's a button down here, you click that will allow you to share your iftar. To feed one child a day costs as simple as 2 dirhams, 2 weeks, 28 dirhams. Now, this app is actually in collaboration with the United Nations World Food Program. So as well as being able to feed different people from around the world, you're able to see exactly where your money is going. Now, in this part of the world, this app is very useful because there are quite a lot of restrictions on charities. In the UK and other places, there might not necessarily be that sort of restriction, but here it's always wise to go through the sort of normal or official routes to give charity. So this is one app that makes it incredibly easy to do so. The fourth app is the app that's actually available on iOS but not available on the Google Play Store. There are some variations of this app, and this app is called Grateful. It's a really simple app. I mean, when you load it up, there's not much to see, but it's Grateful. And this app is important because there's a very powerful ayah in the Quran, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ, that if you are grateful, I will increase you in your blessings. And this app is designed to every day allow you to essentially write something that has made you grateful. So for example here, what made you laugh today? You can add some notes if you want to do that. You can add some photos, you can add a tag, and this is an app that should just encourage you to just count your blessings. It's as simple as that. And what you can do is there are a couple of settings here so that you can set yourself a reminder when you should, do that, perhaps at the end of the day after Taraweeh, for example. It's a really nice, simple app that just helps bring perspective so that you can be grateful, essentially. Now, the final app is an app that I was kind of debating whether or not I should put in here, but I think for some people it's going to be incredibly useful. Look, for most of us, we should be eating healthy food this month, ideally home-cooked food, but it's not always the case. So, when that fails, Deliveroo is available. I use Deliveroo a great deal here. I think Deliveroo offers some incredible places that you can get food from, but also it's reliable as well. There are a few other apps that I did want to mention that are food related, but they would be specific to this part of the world. So Deliveroo is pretty much in most parts of the world, and you can sort of download that and find cuisine near you. So that's the reason why I included Deliveroo. I think this is going to be incredibly useful for those of you that are single or, living away from home during this month of Ramadan. Alright guys, so that is it. Those are my top 5 apps for the month of Ramadan. But I'd love to know if you guys are using any other apps that you would recommend. So use this opportunity to leave your comments down there in the comment section down below. And if you found this video helpful, then please do share it on your social media accounts. Who knows, it might be an ajr for me. I might get rewarded for this video, and you might be rewarded as well for sharing this video. So please do that. And if you're new around here and want to subscribe for more video content like this, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed it, then hit the like as well. Anyway, that's it from me for now. Wishing you all a very blessed and happy Ramadan Kareem. I will see you in the next video here on EMKWAN Reviews. Until then, peace and blessings.